Hey, welcome to Hotshot Racing. We're going to be doing an overview of Grand Prix. I've already recorded this and I'm going to try my best to commentate along the way. Let's do the tour, normal difficulty, choosing Alexa, and our tried and true Thunder Machine. This thing, pretty sweet. Be using it probably for all the Grand Prix. I've customized it a little bit here and there, you'll see. But this is our first Grand Prix attempt. There's 4 races in the Grand Prix. And I figure out kind of like a rhythm here where you kind of just race your race, save your boost until the very end. And then the last couple corners, man, you draft, boost, 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 and you're good to go. Alright, here we go. Reach the checkpoints. And away we go! Kicking it off here. This track, first track you race. All of it, kind of getting used to it still, drifting. I've been playing a couple other different games today. Through the tunnel. And sliding around. Ooh. Gets pretty messy in this race. Just a lot of banging back and forth. I like there's not really a huge consequence in the running into each other. Kind of just bounce off of you. Checking out the different camera modes. You see I got the fuzzy dice. Oh yeah! Getting beaten around here. First person's pretty fun to use, but it's hard to tell that and like the hood view, as you see there. It's hard to tell like if they're in front of you or not. So you're not really checking your position down like on the bottom left or wherever. You gotta fast pace, man. You gotta move, you know. And at any second, they could just pass you by drafting. Drafting is huge. Right here, he gets in front of me. I beat this guy around, and then boom, draft right on past. So I mean, you trying to stay in first is not possible because they will just fly around you. And if you see there, the Aston guy or gal. 2020, figure it out. Go into the sand trap here. But that Aston, keep an eye on the front wheels when they get close. In a certain camera view, the wheel disappears, you can see right there. So here we go, our final lap. Yeah, different camera views. I kind of like this camera view, you can see everything. It's cool to see your car. And all. Oh, getting wild here. Forgot about that part. So don't fret, you save your boost. You just gotta hang back, get some draft action. That guy, he's all over the road, man. He's crazy. Oh, boost! Oh, look at me go, boosting right on past. Might have been a little too soon because there's still a big final corner coming up, and you can see Aston's coming up hot on me. And we hit it. Final corner boost. Does he have it? Pretty close one. This one. You could easily, look at that. Ooh, I had another boost, I think, too. But $10,000. There's some stats for you to look at. Continuing on, point system there. We're 1 point ahead. I feel like second place should get 10, not 11. But it could just make for even closer racing. It's hard to get a real big lead, so maybe 11 is proper. Area 41. I also found out later in this that that announcer guy has a unique intro to each track. Unique New York. Learn how to speak, you know what I'm saying? But here we go. Off to a pretty good start. Oh, bounced enough barriers, you know how it do. Probably gonna get passed up here real soon. I really like. I actually haven't driven any other vehicle. I just chose the Thunder because it's kind of NASCAR, and I always love the look of NASCAR cars. So at some point I'll switch it up. But I really like how it drives, and I just imagine it being kind of muscle car-y and loose and wild, but also insanely fast. But holding our own here as we fight off the pack. We got like a GT40 looking car, I believe, and then that yellow Nissan GTR Le Mans style race car. Getting smashed around. Bennett. Oh, there we go. As I say, not a lot of lead changes happening here. I've been pretty consistently in front. But as we come up on the start-finish line there, you can see a lot of last-second moves will happen at the start-finish line. It is so easy to lose it right at the end. And this is, the career story mode. The rubber banding is pretty real. That's why I'm playing just on normal difficulty. And even on normal difficulty, it's so easy to just make one little mistake and be totally out. Go here. Final lap. The fireworks are playing for us. We boost on into another victory. At some point I'll up the difficulty, but this is kind of an intro to the game. I've already done one video on this. You can check it out. I'll put an annotation right up at the top. And we are on to our third race. At some point, when I get more used to the game, up the difficulty, and it's Temple Drive. I gotta shut up when that guy's talking, you know what I'm saying? But we'll do some online races too. See how crazy that is. Chimping in the back. The ladies' commentary during the races is quite odd sometimes. And the more you progress, she starts talking about like her past. And yeah, there's like a kind of story mode going on. But I think there's like a little tiny story that plays out with each character as you do a Grand Prix. That's what I'm assuming. So you gotta let off some steam, you shall, lady. So we'll have to go through and use different characters and see what their little backstory is. Here we go, the Bugatti and the Aston. And I think that's that light blue and white is a AE86 or Torino of some sort. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Let's see if we can see that. Yep, oh, you can see the Aston losing its front wheels again. Keep an eye on it. Yep, there it goes. A lot of beating and banging happening. You can just ride on people and just slide past them. It's kind of nice. Some video game. Oh, look at that wheel! Look at that wheel! Disappears. So maybe a little bugs to work out, but it's better than the game not working. But yeah, some video games you get like almost like velcroed onto somebody, and then you spin out together, and you and them are both screwed, or they spin out and go ahead, and you end up backwards. That's what always happens to me. On our final lap here, the wheelless Aston. They're our biggest competitor. You'll see in the points that they have a close point gap. Yeah, we'll call it that. Coming on up. Our wheels are dancing underneath of us as we turn back and forth, if you see that. I'm trying to drift a lot more too, but I feel like the car's not fast enough to carry through each corner. Maybe as we use different vehicles, we'll be able to do that better. Cross the line. It feels good to get like 10,000. I don't know why. It just seems like a big chunk of money. 36 points, and second place, Aston has 30 points. The fourth, the final race. The big time. Alright. This one's a visually pleasing track. A lot of colors. You'll see as we come across right there on the left, that Spinny Boy Henry. And apparently it looks European. All right. Cassidy getting just beat on by this Corolla. Yeah, that is like a A86. With a very muscly noise. Aston coming in. Teleporting wheelman. But yeah, this is filthy. We're getting down and dirty now. Bugatti out of nowhere just speeding right on past. And here we go. Little Rubbins racing. That's why we're driving the NASCAR car. Thunder, man. Fork in the road. Drafting. I love drafting. It's so satisfying. Stupid wheel freaks me out, Aston. Drink. That doesn't make sense. Drink my dust. How about you? Drink my race gas, losers. The Bugatti not seeming to be very competitive in this series. Oh, getting out of shape there a little bit, but the A86 corrects us onto our what could only be assumed as flawless victory. So you can see I have a couple bars of boost in the bottom right saved up for this joyous occasion. So we come around the final couple turns. They battle it out. I squeeze on past and boost. And boost I will. Cross the line. 15 grand on the last race, so you know it's good. We got a new vehicle skin and a new race suit for our character. Look at the standings. 48 to 41. Look at us on the podium. Couldn't be any happier. Now here's where we get a little cutscene of like the character's backstory. So check this out.
I wish he could have seen me then, standing in front of the cheering crowds. But he wasn't there. It was my dream, not his. And when it ended, I went back to the garage where it all began. I hoped that he'd be proud of me. And you know what? He was.
He was damn proud. So that'll wrap it up for this Grand Prix series. Tune back for more. Yep, tune back. Tune. Like, comment, subscribe. Hello, how you doing? Bye-bye.